Truck drivers have been on the spot for allegedly being facilitators of the cross-border spread of COVID-19 due to the nature of their work, a move that has seen the Ministry of Transport and Infrastructure order that all drivers carrying goods from the Mombasa port and inland container depots in Nairobi and Naivasha will be required to produce COVID-19 free certificates whenever they are asked before entering and leaving the country.
Henceforth, all truck drivers leaving, for example, our country, going to the neighboring countries, have to be tested at least 48 hours before they leave Nairobi or Mombasa.
The truck drivers will also be required to undertake the COVID-19 test after every 2 weeks, upon which the certificate will be renewed. Recent local cases of truck drivers contracting the deadly coronavirus include the latest one case in Kwale County, while two first COVID-19 cases in Bungoma County involved two truck drivers who are being quarantined at the Webuye KMTC campus. Despite government's efforts, concerns have been raised by several truck drivers over the delay of the screening exercise in all exit points, with Busia and Malaba border entries being the major concern. In the past few weeks, local queues have been witnessed in the areas as truck drivers await to be tested for COVID-19.
Toka boda hatujapewa taarifa yoyote ya kuidhinisha kwamba haturuhusiwi kuingia Nairobi. Tumeruhusiwa, tumepewa dokumenti zote.
Due to the country's rising number of coronavirus, some of the Kenyan truck drivers are having it rough in the neighboring countries, with many claiming they are being discriminated and accused of being in the front line to spread the virus.
Pale boda ile jamu yote inaletwa na kupimwa na inaletwa upande wa Uganda. Kuhusu upande wa Uganda madaktari wako wachache na hiyo kupimwa inachukua muda mrefu sana. Ningependekeza kuwa wewe once umeshavuka pale boda, details zako zishafidiwa kwenye kompyuta pale, wewe ukienda haina haja ya kujaza fomu. Wewe moja kwa moja na ile kama ni ID number ama passport number uende pale, jamaa yake kwenye kompyuta ilete details zako, upewe fomu yako, wewe uende kwa daktari, alafu uende ukagongeshe passport uende zako.
Counties bordering Uganda, Tanzania, Somalia and Ethiopia have as well been vocal with the sole aim of containing cross-border spreading of the coronavirus in the East African region. Recently, Kenyan truck drivers and transport companies protested a decision by the Ugandan government to stop them at entry points and make them hand over to Ugandan drivers as Uganda has stepped up measures to curb the spread of the coronavirus.
Even as the government continues to heighten measures to curb the spread of coronavirus among truck drivers, these truck drivers plead that the government should speed up the screening process, especially on border points. Dickens Ulvanda, Hope TV News Watch in Mlolongo, Machakos County.